Hey everybody, it is Madkat RP. Sorry it's been a while since I made a video. Just kind of needed a break from GTA, different things, been working a lot as well. However, most of you already know that the trailer just got dropped yesterday for Grand Theft Auto 6. We are really excited. This has been something that has been teased for years. Unfortunately, the game still will not be released until 2025 at some point. My guess is the summer. And there's just a lot to talk about. We're expecting additional trailers, additional updates as things get released between now and then. However, I wanted to watch this with you guys, kind of get your thoughts and opinions, talk about some stuff that I noticed as well, and kind of go from there on it. I am just streaming this from YouTube directly, so there's not going to be any sound. I'll just kind of be chatting with you guys, and let's see what we get here. Right when it first starts, there's some interesting information. So right here, and actually I have the sound in my ear, so I need to mute this really quick. Right here, you really get a really good idea of the skyline. I mean, you look how massive this is. I mean, there's a lot of dense traffic here, which you'll see throughout the video, as well as, I mean, it just looks endless. I mean, looks like something industrial over here. Big city. So let's go ahead and keep playing through here. And now here's something that I think is really interesting. Now, I'm obviously in Florida, so I'm familiar with Florida things, you could say. However, this jail definitely looks like it's going to be based in Florida. I know that there's a lot to do with Vice City, so obviously it makes sense the jail would probably be in the same area. But you see palm trees, at least looks like palm trees in the background, as well as moss or something along the line here over this fence line. Lots of birds, so it definitely is giving you that Florida vibe. Let's keep going and see what else we see. Now, this new character is going to be interesting, Lucia. Now, some of the things that, this wasn't me, I saw this in another video, is that they've noticed her family. Looks like it might be down here, something else going on up here. And this definitely kind of gives you that Florida vibe as far as the light and all that. And I'd be willing to bet that this jail is the same one of the fence that we just saw a minute ago. Let's keep going through here. So this looks like some sort of warden. Now, let me take a look at the beach. I mean, I have never seen a GTA beach as full as this right now, with all these pedestrians, all these AIs, whatever you want to call them. I mean, the birds. I mean, look at this skyline. I mean, it is just absolutely incredible. I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, this map, I think, is just going to be something that we've never seen before. I feel like a lot of the different areas have been kind of stitched together and put together, and you know, for me, one of my biggest issues playing GTA 5 is running out of map. I mean, yes, it's a relatively big map, but once you've been playing it for so many years, you get used to it. You know where every corner is, and I'm really looking forward to expanding, you know, what I'm used to as far as finding these new areas. It's going to be kind of a clean slate for everybody, especially over in the modded world. If I assume that there would be something similar to 5M as far as, you know, a modded version of GTA 6 here shortly. So let's keep going, see what else we see. Now they got planes pulling banners. I bet you that's just for offline. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite parts. Again, growing up in Florida, my dad has owned multiple airboats over the years, so I've been on them. This to me is super cool. We have not seen a legitimate airboat inside of GTA 5 yet. It looks like they're in some sort of marsh or swampland, again, Florida based, so this is really exciting for me personally. I'm looking forward to seeing what else they're going to have. Ooh, let me go back a little bit. Now right here, I don't know if everyone saw this. Obviously, tons of flamingos. I'm guessing once the airboat's coming through here, it probably triggers the animals to get moving. But we have gators. I mean, this is not something that we're used to seeing. I'm assuming that they're going to be aggressive. So we're not going to be walking through the swamp like in GTA 5 without anything attacking us. So this is going to be interesting if that's actually something that can aggro onto you. Now, here is another view of the beach. I mean, it is absolutely packed. You're not driving a car through here without running into a bunch of people. But it's interesting. I mean, I see trucks, looks like boat trailers trying to go out there to some sort. You got a creep over here taking pictures. And one thing that really intrigues me is the different bodies. I mean, you look at these different girls and guys here. It's not just a generic GTA body. I mean, I know that obviously they have the preset peds from GTA 5, but a lot of them look different. I mean, just different shapes, different abs. I mean, the shine from like the oil or sunscreen, whatever they're putting on. It's really interesting the way they did this. Very detail oriented. Let's keep going through here. The boats look similar. Now this is cool. I don't know if this is just going to be for offline or something that we can play online as well, but I like the different seating positions. It'd be really cool if they give you a more realistic way of role play or different things when you can hang out the windows and do different things. But we'll see with time. Now this is interesting. I'm gonna back up again just a little bit. They have just so many different types of cars, big wheels. I mean, and I will tell you right now, a lot of these cars look even more realistic. Like this clearly looks like a Chevy, Suburban or Tahoe. This looks like the Rolls Royce Cullinan, I think is what it is. They got a couple of vehicles that I've noticed in this trailer that just look even more realistic, and it's really cool because I know in the modded community it's frowned upon to bring in manufacturers vehicles that aren't licensed and yada yada yada. So having more realistic looking vehicles I think is a huge plus, especially for the community that's going to be playing this. I'm going to keep going through here. Typical strip club. Now this is something interesting as well. I mean, it's grills, chains. I mean, again, we've had accessories, but the details to these accessories are just incredible. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's just absolutely massive. I mean, this looks like it goes over some sort of bridge over here. You go left and right. I mean, it's really, really incredible. This actually almost looks like a toll booth or something. Keep going through here. So here's another really cool thing. Like, you have kind of a mix here between new cars and old cars. I mean, you got like a brand new, Porsche replica and an older Ferrari. It's really cool how over like in what we consider Vice City area to see the different cars. It's not just all new cars, not just all old cars. It kind of gives you that old Vice City vibe, but still being modern. So I think that's really, really cool. The clothing that the girls are wearing is something that we've never seen before. This is just a really neat setup. We got some sort of nightclub over here. It's pretty cool. I mean, look at the attention to detail, just the different watercolors. And again, maybe I'm making this a bigger deal than it needs to be, but the graphics are just on a next level, in my opinion. It's really incredible. They got some sort of pool. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. Looks like some sort of rooftop pool, little party over here. That's not uncommon for Vice City. I mean, and that's another thing that's really cool to me as well is that over in the modded community, we have implemented cell phones and different things in for the fake Twitters and different stuff like that within the game itself, and it looks like they do have that being implemented in here. That something where you could post online or some sort of community post. That's actually really interesting. A lot of the things that we enjoy about the modded community is all the changes that we've implemented, such as the cell phones, the Twitters, the custom cars, more realistic aspects of the game. And I feel like they've listened to us and taken a lot of the stuff that's been added over the years and kind of implemented it into the new game. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see what else they have here. This is just wild. I mean, streetcar takeovers and stuff. I mean, if this is AI generated, that's just incredible. I assume it's some sort of mission or something's going to happen. I don't think this will be normal gameplay, but some of the stuff that they've implemented is just incredible. I mean, for example, Gator walking into here. Yeah, I would probably be going around a different way out of that building if I could. The SWAT's kicking in the door. It's... I mean, I don't even know how to explain this. Clearly, Vice City, typical Florida man, road rage. I'm not 100% sure what he's doing here, but they're just putting a lot of detail, a lot of texture in there. It's, again, I'm almost at a loss for words. Just really, really impressed by it. This guy right here riding on the side of his truck. I don't have any questions about that. I mean, this is cool. A mud pit. We have not had a legitimate mud pit in any of the GTAs so far. The closest thing we have is a swamp by Fort Sancudo, and you can kind of drive your trucks and stuff through a little bit of brown water, but this actually looks like a proper mud pit. And again, being a Floridian, this is cool. Let's see what else we got over here. Oh, this is... I haven't seen that before. Let me back up a little bit. I might have missed this on the other trailer. Darn it. Let's back up here. Yeah, she is carrying a couple of hammers. I mean, that almost looks like it was from like a real video for a second. I thought that was a clip outside of the game. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. And also the fact that we have a main character that's a female this time I think is really cool. It's a different aspect of the game, and I think people are really going to look forward to it. I'm not even going to pretend to read this because I don't speak Spanish, but this is interesting. These takeovers are super cool. I love the different peds. I mean, I absolutely love the different peds. We have seen the same people for years and years and years, and I'm really looking forward to a change of pace, especially how realistic everybody looks. I mean, parts of this look like a movie. I'm just beyond excited. I want you guys to give me your honest opinion. Let me know what you think, good, bad, and different. And again, coming 2025, let's see what we can do. In the meantime, we're going to get back to the 5M. We're going to get back into William Sanders and the crew, so look forward to that.